30 years ago, the Cold War ended, and a relationship which seemed frozen in time was warming. But as the years have passed, relations between Moscow and Washington have reached their lowest point since the Soviet era. To understand why, we need to go back to the event that set the stage for a new world order. The fall of the Berlin Wall happened amid a wave of revolutions that left the Soviet Communist bloc teetering on the brink of collapse. A city no longer divided signaled the end of a conflict that stretched across the globe. 2 years later, a rivalry between two nuclear powers that extended from land to air and sea, and even into space, was over when the Soviet Union was finally dissolved. If anyone was under the impression that throwing off the shackles of Soviet communism meant Russia would join the West and embrace American and European-style democracy, they were wrong. US-Russia relations improved throughout the 1990s, with both sides signing a series of treaties to reduce their stockpiles of nuclear weapons, along with strengthening trade.
American support for Russian economic reform has been constant.
But by the end of the decade, tensions started to build once more. And in 1999, a new Russian leader, Vladimir Putin, came to power. In 2001, Moscow was angered when Washington announced it would withdraw from the 1972 Anti-Ballistic Missile Treaty.
I have concluded the ABM Treaty hinders our government's ability to develop ways to protect our people from future terrorists.
Tensions rose further 6 years later when the U.S. started building missile defense systems in Poland.
Some members of the international community are nursing a desire to dictate their will to all and everyone on any issue.
But then relations improved after a change in leadership, with Barack Obama and Dmitry Medvedev taking power. They agreed to symbolically reset the U.S.-Russia relationship.
What we're seeing today is the beginning of new progress.
But relations, along with cooperation, again began to sour after Vladimir Putin returned as president. In 2015, the FBI first warned the Democratic National Committee of a breach by Russian hackers. The following year, WikiLeaks' Julian Assange received and published a batch of Democratic Party campaign emails thought to have been leaked by Russia. The CIA declared Russian hacking was targeting Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton and helping Republican candidate Donald Trump.
The Russians were responsible for hacking the DNC.
An accusation that Russia continues to deny. By the end of President Obama's last term, Russia had annexed Crimea in violation of Ukraine's sovereignty and extended its influence in the Middle East, changing the tide of Syria's war in favor of President Bashar al-Assad. And once more, the U.S.-Russia relationship shifted with the election of Donald Trump.
President Putin, thank you very much.
He cozied up to his Russian counterpart, saying they had a great relationship.
I think the Russians need to know that there are a lot of us who fully understand what happened in 2016, and it really better not happen again.
With Joe Biden now in the White House, holding Russia to account appears to be back on the U.S. agenda.
You know Vladimir Putin, you think he's a killer?
Mm-hmm, I do.
So what price must he pay?
The price he's going to pay, well, you'll see shortly.